Welcome everyone. Welcome to first prep. Today we will explain geometry, okay, to first term. So mister, if you have anything hard with you, connect with me on my mobile phone 01555162 okay. If you have anything hard, if you can't understand anything, you can connect with me on that mobile phone. Okay, wonderful. Let's starting today. Today we'll starting with geometric concepts. So what's this? It's points. We call it a set of points, okay, because I have more points here. So if I connect them together like that here, so what's this? Do you know that? Do you remember that? Yes, we call it as line segment. So line segment, it's set of points, has starting like A here, okay, and has ending like B. Call it as line segment. So line segment, I can make definition for it. It's set of point, has a starting and has ending. But now must be I learn something very important, okay, about the line segment. If I starting from A is starting and I ending from B, on B, I'm ending on B. So B here is ending point. But if I starting from B and ending with A, okay, ending on A, so A here is ending point. So now I can call that like that. A here is ending point and B here ending point. So the line segment, I can make definition. A set of points has two ending points. From B is ending and A is ending. Okay, so the definition now for line segment, a set of points has two ending points. But you can find other definition in your school book like that. It's a line segment, blah 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 blah, and that. But if you understand that, you make definition with yourself, okay, like that here, A set of points having two ending points, okay, that's very wonderful, okay, and the two is correct, okay, you can choose anyone, but I want to understand and explain what you understand, okay, the definition of line segment. So mister, how can I write line segment? ازاي نكتب line segment? Okay, so I will write point A and B are called ending points, as you say before. So how can I write it? I can write it like that. AB line segment. If I'm starting from A, I can write AB line segment. Must be I put line segment over AB. That's can read it like that. Line segment AB is written as AB line segment. Must be make line segment over AB. Or you can write BA line segment. Yes, the two is correct. Okay, now line segment, will not a set of points has two ending points. Okay, we can write it as AB line segment and I draw line segment above AB. Okay, we can draw line segment above BA if you say BA. Okay, that's meaning of line segment. Okay, in math I use symbols. Okay, don't use literal for English. Okay, so mister, if I see that AB line segment, I read the line over AB. Okay, don't forget that. لازم اخد بالي ان انا بكتب ال AB فوق منها اللاين سيجمنت بتاعتي عشان ابقى عارف ان ال AB is the line segment. Okay, what about the next here? If I do that, what's this? Yes, this is ray. Do you remember it? Ray. The ray here, the definition has a starting point. Okay, A here is a starting point and not has ending point. I know it's starting, but I don't know its ending. Mister, like what? Yes, I can give you example for that. The lamp, the light is starting from the lamp, okay, but it's ending for what? The light starting from the sun, okay, but It's ending of what? Huh? Which place? I don't know. I have more planets. Sun, the light of sun. Go to 8. I don't know the end, but I know the starting. So the lay right is right. The light here has starting point but not has ending point. Okay, but must be, I put point here, it's point B, that's meaning of direction. So the ray, it's direction from A to B. Okay, so many times I have more rays together. Must be, I know it's starting and its direction. Okay, it's direction here from A to B. اوكي لازم اعرف ان الري عامل ستارتنج منين وماشي في اني ناحيه بالظبط. اوكي تمام wonderful. So the ray is set of points. Everything is set of points. Every line is set of points. Set of points has a starting point without end. يعني هو ليه starting لكن ملوش end. Okay wonderful. How can I write the ray? ازاي اكتب الري with mathematical. Okay so the ray is starting from A without end passes through the B. I can denote that by AB ray. So must be I starting with AB ray. You are starting from A. I draw ray. It's starting from A in direction of B. Okay لازم ارسمه فوق ال AB. Okay ارسمه بادئ من عند ال A ماشي الناحية التانية. اوكي طيب مستر طب لو جينا عملنا العكس if I write BA ray that's correct or incorrect وهل AB ray equal مع ال BA ray ها let's see that here yes BA ray not equal BA ray because the ray here starting from A to B. Can I write BA ray? No, B here is not starting point. Okay, but the two rays here is not equal. It's not the same thing. Okay, so must be I write the starting point. Okay, if I drew ray, I drew from the starting to the ending point. I'm sorry, to the infinity point in direction of B. Okay, I think now AB not equal BA. Let's continue. What about the straight line? Straight line is set of points. Hasn't ending point or starting point. يعني هو ولا ليه ending ولا ليه starting. Okay, the straight line. يبقى الديفينيشن بتاعته ممكن اقول ان هو عبارة عن ايه؟ A set of points and extended without limit on both sides. يعني هي ماشية في الناحيتين ملهاش limit. جميل خالص. If I put point A, point B, C and D, how can I write the straight line in math? I can write AC straight line or AD straight line or AB straight line, CD straight line, DB straight line, CD. Any 2 points on a straight line we can call it the name of a straight line. Okay, but must be, don't forget that, must be draw above the 2 letter the straight line. So if I see that, I say AB straight line or BC straight line or AD straight line. Okay, anything hard for now? Let's take exercise about that. So in the opposite figure, A, B, C, D are points lying on the line. يعني أنا عندي ال A وال B وال C وال A موجودين على الستريت لاين اللي قدام منك ده. تمام. قال لي أنا عندي يا مستر complete each of the following using belong, not belong, subset or not subset. طب مستر تعالى كده نفتكر مع بعض. Let's remember that. Belong, I will put belong between point and line segment because it's set, and straight line because it's set of points. Ray, it's set of points. So when I put belong and not belong between point and set of points. Okay, so in geometry I put belong between point and set, subset and not subset between set and set, as like that. For example, line segment and line segment, it's set and set, so I will put subset or not subset. Line segment and ray, I will put subset or not subset because the set of points and set of points. So mister, I put belong and not belong between point and set of points, subset and subset between set of points and set of points. Let's take examples to explain that. Okay, so the first example here, he asked about A. Look at my straight line, I will put point on A like that here, it's a read point on A. So what about DC ray? DC ray, I will starting from D to C like that here, that's my ray here, blue ray. Yes, I starting from D to C. So the ray has end, it's starting is D in direction of C. It has end? No, it's not has end, it's continue. So the ray will be continue, go like that, and cross with the point A. So A here, the ray cross with A. Yes. So A belong or not belong? It's cross with it, so it's belong to it. لو عمل cross عليها تبقى belong ليها على طول. Okay? If I cross with it, it's belong to it. So A here belong or not belong? Yes, it's belong. What about the next? Number 2. Let's see that. D and AC. So where is D here? Yes, on my straight line, D is here. So I will put point on D. What about AC? Read over AC, AC line segment. So the line segment has two ending points, A and C. So I will draw line segment from A to C, like that here. Okay, that's my line segment. D here belong to CA. يعني هل D موجودة عندي على CA? It's belong to it. I found it in the distance from or set a point of A to C. It's belong to it or not belong? Yes, that's correct. It is not belong. Wonderful. So mister, what about the next? Number 3 here, C and AB straight line. So where is C? That's point C here. Wonderful. What about AB straight line? That's my AB straight line here. So the straight line, do you remember that? It not has ending point or starting point. It is extended without limited in both sides. يعني بيمشي في ناحيتين، ملوش عندي starting ولا ending. It's continue. فهيمشي in direction of A ناحية الرايت، وهيمشي in direction of B ناحية الليفت. طب لما يمشي ناحية الليفت زي كده اهو، ايه اللي هيحصل؟ هتبقى سي عمل كروس عليها ولا مش كروس عليها؟ تمام، عمل كروس عليها، تمام صح. تعالى نرجع تاني كده ناخد بالنا من الحتة دي تاني اهو. هو بيمشي ازاي؟ بيمشي كده يا مستر، صح؟ عامل كروس عليها، تمام وندرفول. يبقى بالتالي هل السي هتبقى بلونج ليه ولا مش بلونج؟ وندرفول. سمعت حد بيقول لي؟ جميل، تمام، اتس بلونج. جميل خالص. What about the next? A and BC. Point A and BC. BC is A، اللاين اللي فوق منها ده اسمه ايه؟ The name of line above it. Yes, the line segment. Yes, wonderful. BC line segment. So where is A? Look at my straight line here. Yes, that's A. Wonderful. And where is my line segment BC? That's my line segment BC. Wonderful. So A belong to AC. I'm sorry, BC. هل BC عامل cross على A؟ أو A I found it on between A, B and C. يعني هل ال A موجودة ما بين ال B و C؟ Yes, I will put what? Belong or not belong? Wonderful. I will put not belong. That's very, very, very wonderful. I like that with you. So, mister, what about number 5? Yes, he asked about that. DC line segment and the AB straight line. So I have line segment here and the straight line. Line segment set of points. Straight line set of points again. If I have two sets, I will put sub subset. Okay, like its name, subset, set and set. From subset, it's a relation between two sets. Don't forget that. Okay, so mister, I will draw a line on CD. That's line segment. Wonderful. What about AB straight line? That's my AB straight line here. The straight line cross in both sides. Okay, extended without limit in both sides. Okay, so mister, he go in direction of A in the right direction. Okay, and the left in direction of B. BA is a straight line. So the straight line, you go to both sides. So in direction of B, it's go like that. So it's cross on CD line segment. Cross on it. Yes, wonderful. So I will put subset. Okay. What about BC and BA ray? BC line segment. So where is BC? So I will draw line segment from B to C. What about BA ray? So I will draw BA ray. So the BA ray, its direction from B to A. So it's go like that. So it's cross with BC. يعني هو عمل cross على BC. Yes or no? That's my ray. It's go like that. So it's make cross? No. So I will put what? Yes, wonderful. I will put not subset. Wonderful. What about BA ray and DC straight line? So number 7 here, BA ray. So I will draw ray starting from B in direction of A. So like that here. That's my ray here. What about DC straight line? So that's my DC straight line. So the straight line will go to into both sides. So it will go in the direction of C. Like that here. So it's make cross with ray. Make cross with ray or no? Wonderful. So it is subset. Wonderful. So BA ray subset from DC straight line. Now I give you the time to answer that with yourself. AC line segment and AD line segment. So I will put subset or not subset. Think and tell me. Think. Subset or not subset? Yes. I hear a lot of you. Yes, that's correct. Let's explain it. Let's see that. So AC line segment. So I will draw AC line segment. What about AD? AD, that's AD. So AC subset from AD, because I found AC on AD. That's correct. That's very, very, very wonderful. So master, now I think you know the difference between plong and not plong and subset and not subset in the geometry. I think it will be very easy, inshallah. And the difference between line segment and ray and straight line. Okay, what about that? The next here, we'll speak about the angle. Mister, do you remember angle? What meaning of angle? The angle. Let's see what meaning of angle. What's this? Tell me, what's this? Yes, that's ray. And it's starting from A in direction of B. That's AB ray. What about that? AC. AC is ray again. A is starting and it's go to the direction of C. So how many rays here? It's 2 rays. Wonderful. The 2 rays having the same starting point، يعني ليهم نفس ال starting point. having the same starting point اللي هي A. wonderful. So Mr. AC and AB, the two rays make angle. That's angle here. So the angle here, it's formed by two rays having the same starting point. Again, what meaning of angle? It is union. I can say union. Okay, it's union of two rays. Yes. Having the same starting point. Again, repeat after me. It's union of two rays having the same starting point. Yes. It's union of what? How many rays? It's two rays having the same starting point. يعني هما ليهم نفس starting point. Okay. The starting point we call it as vertex. The starting point دي احنا بنسميها يا مستر vertex. هي عبارة عن common starting point between the two rays. That's of definition of angle. Let's see that. The angle is union of two rays having the same starting point. The common point of the two rays is called vertex. Vertex of angle. Okay? So A here we call it as vertex of angle. So Mr. How can I write angle? So the angle will be the sign first. This sign, it's meaning angle. Okay? If you see that, that's meaning of angle. If you want to write angle, must be you make small angle like that. Small angle like that. So angle C A B or CBA. He writes CBA. That's correct? No, that's not correct. What about that? Yes, it's ABC. That's correct or incorrect? Yes, wonderful. So Mr. I can't say that. Must be starting, if I'm starting from C, I go to A and B. So C, A, B. Or B, A, C. That's correct. Okay. So Mr. I starting from B, A, C or C, A, B. It's the two ways is correct. Okay. So Mr. The angle here, AC you call it as side. Okay, if I have angle, so I don't have to raise now, I can say that CA is side and AB is side again. So the side and side. The angle between two sides. Measurements of angle. يعني يا مستر measurements of angle؟ يعني أنا النهارده بميجر the angle with what؟ يعني أنا عندي angle كده أهو. الانجل دي equal كام؟ equal 120 degree. يعني الديجري بتاعتي دي هي الميجر اوف انجل، هي اللي بقيس بيها الانجل. طيب مستر تعالى نتعرف النهارده على ديجري الميجرمنت اوف انجل بقيسها بايه. اتفقنا بنقسم حاجه اسمها الديجري، وخلي بالك الديجري دي I can convert it to be minutes. So as an hour I can convert 1 degree, it's equal 60 minutes. So the 1 degree is equal 60 minutes. Okay, so and 1 minute it's equal 60 seconds. So I can divide the degree to minutes and divide the minutes to seconds. Okay, so if I see something like that, don't be afraid. Let's take example about that. Mister, that's your calculator. The sign of degree, this. Do you see it? You found degree, comma, and 2 comma. This means degree, minute, and seconds. Yes, that's pressed for come with degree. Let's take example about that. I want to write 89 degree and 60 minutes on my calculator and come with result. عايز اكتب ده على الكالكوليتر بتاعتي واجيب له الريزلت بتاعته. طيب تعال نشوف يا مستر. هعمل بريس على الكالكوليتر بس على 8 بعد كده 9 وبعد كده هدوس كوما لان هنا مديني فهمت الديجري، فهدوس 8 بريس 8 9 and كوما. انا كده عملت بريس على الكوما اهي ظهرت معايا على الكالكوليتر ديجري. بعد كده هعمل بريس على كام؟ على 60. ها ادي 6 0 ها ظهرت معايا. بعد كده هدوس على ايه يا مستر؟ على الديجري كمان مره. ها ظهرت معايا الديجري. بعد كده after that I will press equal to come with result. press equal is equal 90 degree. So mister, 89 degree and 60 minutes is equal 90 because 60 minutes it's equal 1 degree. So 89 plus 1 it's equal 90 degree. Don't forget that. Okay, that's measurements of angles. Okay, so mister, if I give you measure of angle with degree, don't be afraid about minutes and seconds. You can convert it, you can write it in calculator to give the result. Okay, so mister, let's see, we take examples of here. Okay, what about the next here? Types of angles. The first type of angle, zero angle. Must be learn about that. I have more types of angle, so let's remember them. Okay, first, the zero angle. What meaning of zero angle? So the zero angle, I have the first ray like that, and the other ray like that. In definition, he says that the angle whose measure is zero. Okay, the two rays above each other. Okay, or on each other. يعني two rays كده اهو موجودين فوق بعض. تمام. I don't have any distance between the two rays, so that the angle its measure will be zero. يبقى zero angle its measure is what? Is zero. Okay, it's meaning of two lines or two rays above each other. What about the next angle? That's ray, and the angle become like that. The ray is opened. Okay, so I have distance between the two rays here, so the distance we'll call it as acute angle. So mister, acute angle, its angle, its measure greater than what? Yes, that's correct, greater than zero and less than 90 degree. Okay, so any angle between 0 and 90 we'll call it as acute angle. If the measure of angle 30 degree, it's acute. 50 degree, acute. 60 degree, acute. 70 degree, acute. 80, 89, 88, it's acute. Okay, so any angle between 0 and 90 is acute angle. Okay, any angle, again, any angle, it's a measure between 0 and 90 is acute angle. Don't forget that. Okay, what about the next? So mister, right angle. Do you remember the right angle? Yes, I hear you. It's an angle, it's a measure equal what? Yes, that's correct. It's an angle, it's a measure is equal 90. It's two rays like that. The two rays here, we'll call it as the two rays. You see that I have here small square. Okay, if the angle of two rays make right angle, I can say the two rays here or the two sides here are perpendicular. Okay, don't forget that. The two rays here make right angle, the two rays here make perpendicular. Okay, don't forget perpendicular. So mister, what about obtuse angle? Obtuse angle, its angle, it's a measure greater than 90 degrees, that's correct, and less than 180 degree. Wonderful. The angle here is the angle whose measure is greater than 90 degree and less than 180 degree. So any angle between 90 and 180 you call it as obtuse angle. Okay, mister, what about the next angle? Straight angle. Mister, straight angle like that. Ray here and ray like here, like a straight line. Okay, so now if I speak about angle, I say straight angle. If I speak about line, it's a straight line. Okay, so the straight angle here, it's the angle, it's a measure equal 180 degree. Okay, let's make revision about that. First, zero angle, it's equal 0. Acute angle between 0 and 90. Right angle, it's equal exactly 90. Okay, obtuse angle greater than 90 and less than 180. Straight angle it is equal exactly 180 degree. Okay, so mister, I have now 0, 1, acute 2, right 3, obtuse 4, and straight 5. Okay, what about the 6th type of angles? Reflex angle. Mister, what meaning of reflex? Oh wow, the angle that's my ray again, and the angle like that. Oh wow, it's a huge angle. Okay, so mister, the reflex angle, it's angle greater than 180 degree, but it is less than 360 degree. Okay, so mister, reflex angle greater than 180 and less than 360. Don't forget that. So mister, I have 6 types of angles, so let's make revision about them again. Zero angle, its measure is equal 0. Acute angle, its angle, it's a measure between 0 and 90 degree. Right angle, its measure is 90 degree exactly. Obtuse angle, it's a measure greater than 90 and less than 180 degree. Straight angle, it's a measure 180 degree. What about the reflex angle? It's a measure greater than 180 and less than 90. Okay, so any angle, it's a measure 190, it's reflex. 200, it's reflex. 250, reflex. 270, reflex. 300, it's reflex. 320, reflex. 350, reflex. 355, reflex. Okay, so any angle greater than 180 and less than 360. Okay, that's the reflex angle. Don't forget that. Complete the following table. He give me measure of angle B equal 50 degree, and he want reflex of angle B. So mister, reflex of angle B. Do you remember that? Measure of reflex angle. The reflex angle between 180 and 360. It's more than 180 and less than 360. So if you want the reflex angle, I do that. I do minus. Minus what? I say that 360 minus 50, it's equal, put it in calculator, 360 minus 50 is equal, yes, 310. If you want measure of reflex angle, 360 minus the angle. If I want measure of the angle, 360 minus the reflex angle, it's equal the angle. Mister, every time if you ask about reflex, if you see reflex, do minus 360. Okay, if you see reflex, do minus 360. So 360 minus 50 is equal 310. What about the next? You want to measure of angle B, and the measure of reflex angle B equals 330. As the same thing, I do that. 360 minus 330, it's equal, what's in a calculator? Yes, it's equal 30. Wonderful, 30 degree. What about third? 105. If measure of angle 105, I want the reflex of its angle. What I will do? I do 360 minus 105. Every time, mister, I do 360? Yes. If you found the reflex, do minus 360. If you found the reflex, do minus 360. If you found the reflex, do minus 360. Okay? Okay? It's important. Wonderful. So, mister, 105 minus 360 minus 105, it's equal to 155 degree. Okay? Mister, number 4 and number 5, I want to do it now with yourself. Okay? I'm waiting. I give you time. You want to measure of angle B, and they give you the reflex of angle B is equal 237. Yes, good. I see a lot of you comes it correct. What about the next 179? I want to solve it with yourself. Do your best. Yes, see all of you make it correct. Yes, wonderful. Okay, let's also answer that together. Measure of angle B over reflexive of angle B. So, if measure of reflexive of angle B equal to 137, what about measure of angle B? Every time if you see reflex, I do minus 360 minus. So 360 minus 237, it's equal 123. That's correct. What about 179 degree? So I want reflex. Yes. 360 minus 179 degree, it's equal 181. Wonderful. 350 degree. What I will do? Yes, 360 minus 350, it's equal 10 degree. Oh, mister, I have here 115 degree and for 6 minutes. Okay, I do as the same thing. Okay, so I will do that. 360 minus 115, don't forget comma, 46 comma, and the press equal. Yes, mister, give me number with decimal. Okay, don't afraid about that. You can press degree to convert it as degree. هتدوس على degree عشان يتحول معاك degree. Yes, wonderful. يطلع معاك كام يا مستر؟ Yes, 244 degree and 14 minutes. What about the last one? He gave me 200 degree, 19 minutes and 30 seconds. Yes, what I will do as the same thing. 360 minus 200 degree, 19 minutes and 30 seconds. You can write on calculator like that. 360 minus 200 and press comma, 19 comma 30 comma. Yes, wonderful. After that you can press equal. To give you number with decimal, press comma to convert it to be degree. It will be 159 degree, 40 minutes and 30 seconds. Yes, wonderful. Anything is hard for here? Let's take as example. Here, tell me that. Mention the type of angle whose measure is as a following. Mister, he want type of angle. So do you remember that? How many type we talk before? خدنا كام type الangles مع بعضينا؟ Yes. First, zero angle. Type, its measure is equal 0. Next, acute angle. Yes, wonderful. Its measure is more than 0 and less than 90. Yes, wonderful. It's acute. After that, right angle. Its measure equal. Yes. Right angle equal how many degree? Yes. Equal 90. Wonderful. And its side is perpendicular. Don't forget that. What else? Obtuse angle. Its measure greater than 90 and less than 180. Yes, wonderful. After that, reflex angle. Yes, it's more than 180 and less than 360. So, mister, I will see everyone here and put in its place. So, the first one, 57 degree. So this angle is what? 57. It's more than 0 and less than 90. So it is, yes, it is acute. Let's take that together. 117 degree, mister. I take that 0. No, 0 angle. No. Acute angle. The acute angle is between 0 and 90. So I have 117 is more than 90. Oh wow. 90 is right, but that is not 90. So this angle will be what? Yes, obtuse angle. Yes, wonderful. 90 degree, it is, yes, right angle. 200 degree, it's more than 90. Yes, and more than 180. The angle more than 180 is what? Yes, wonderful. It's refracts. Excellent. Number 5. 180 is, yes, 180 exactly. Yes, straight angle. Yes, wonderful. 43.5 degree. 43.5. It's between 0 and 90. So it is acute angle. What about 179 degree and 62 minutes? Okay, first, before you write the type of angle, must be I put it on in my calculator. Okay, yes, write 179 degree 62 comma and press degree again. So it is will be, yes, 180 and 2 minutes. So the angle more than 180. So the angle will be what? Yes, wonderful. Refracts. What about the last one? 90 and 2/5 degrees. So it is more than 90. So it is will be, excellent, obtuse angle. So mister, now I think we make types of angle, measurement of angle and its measure, and I make revision, I'm sorry, take exercise about reflex angle and type of angle. So give me your attention here, it's very, very, very important. Now we'll speak about adjacent angles. So mister, what meaning of adjacent angle? So let's take example. I have my angle here. I have here angle number 1, number 2 and number 3. Okay, how many angles here? Yes, 3 angles. Wonderful. So mister, angle 1 and 2 adjacent or not adjacent? So angle 1 and 2, if I found 2 angles next to each other, يعني 2 angles جنب بعضيهم, yes, call it as adjacent angle. So 1 and 2 is adjacent angle and 2 3 adjacent angle. طيب في نوتس مهمة قوي عن adjacent angle اقول لك خليك معايا. 2 angles to be adjacent if they have, عشان اقول ان هم adjacent لازم يكونوا هم عندهم اول حاجة common vertex. yes, wonderful. يبقى عندهم common vertex، يعني يكونوا 2 angles دول ليهم نفس الفيرتكس. يعني عندي angle 1 و angle 2 ليهم هذا same vertex اللي هي ايه؟ 2 3 yes adjacent لانهم نفس الفيرتكس بتاعت اللي هي يا مستر اللي هي ايه؟ يبقى اول حاجة يكون ليهم common vertex. بعد كده يكون ما بينهم common side. يعني انا عندي angle A angle 1 و angle 2، هلاقي ان السايد اللي موجود في النص هو السايد ده common ما بين الاثنين، صح؟ ما بين 2 و 3 في سايد في النص ما بين 2 و 3 هو common ما بين الاثنين، هو موجود عندي 2 وموجود عند 3، في نفس الوقت موجود عند 1 وموجود عند 2. يبقى عشان نقول عندي ان 2 angles دول are adjacent angles must be they have the common vertex and they have the common side between them. So mister, if I ask about angle 1 and angle 2, angle 1 and 2 are what? Adjacent or not adjacent? Yes, we said that before, it's adjacent angles. So mister, angle 2 and angle 3, 2 and 3, adjacent or not adjacent? Yes, it's adjacent angle. Angle 1 and 3, adjacent or not adjacent? 1 here and 3 here, adjacent or not? Yes, it is not adjacent. Yes, wonderful. Yes, it is not adjacent because 1 and 3 they have the common vertex but not have the common side. Okay, and they are not next to each other. يعني هما اتنين مش جنب بعض. Yes, wonderful. If you found word of adjacent angle, the angle 1 and angle 2 adjacent, angle ABC and the angle CAAB are adjacent to whatever. Okay, the two angle. What meaning of adjacent? The two angle next to each other. Okay, adjacent. You all heard that more time. So I have other example for you now. Exercise 2, angle EDC. So angle ADC is a small angle up here, and the angle, the big angle CBA. The two angles here are adjacent or not? And why? Who can tell me? Adjacent or not, and why? I will give you seconds to think about that. I want angle EDC and angle CBA. You found the red line about the two angles here. You see the red line? Yes. So the two angles here are adjacent or not, and why? Think. Yes. I will found someone answer. Yes, wonderful. The two angles here are not adjacent. Mister, why? Because they have they hasn't I'm sorry, they haven't what? Yes, they haven't the common vertex. So vertex angle EDC is D, and the vertex of angle CBA is B. So they have the two vertex, but must be the adjacent angles had the common vertex. Yes, wonderful. The two angles are not adjacent because they haven't common vertex. Yes, wonderful. Let's take other thing. So we'll speak now about complementary angles. So Mr. What meaning of complementary angles? The complementary angles, it's meaning of two adjacent angles. Okay? Oh wow. It's complementary angles. It's a relation between the two angles. Okay? But the two angles, their sum is equal 90. Mister, I can't understand that. Can you give me example, please? Yes. Angle A here is right angle. Okay? So if I make a line, if I make a ray like that here, so that ray divided the angle to two angles, two adjacent angles. So I have angle 1 here and angle 2. Okay, the two angle here is adjacent. The two angle here, angle 1 and the angle 2 are adjacent. Yes, wonderful. And their sum is equal what? If I say measure of angle 1 plus measure of angle 2, yes, it's equal 90. So if I have two adjacent angles, their sum equal 90, the two angles will be complementary. The relation between the two angles is complementary angles. يعني أنا عندي two angles السم بتاعتهم 90 يبقى بعضيهم، يبقى two angles دول مالهم؟ اسمهم إيه؟ Complementary angles. Okay? يبقى the two complementary angle, the meaning of two angles, their sum is equal 90 degree. That's its definition here. The sum of the two adjacent angle is 90. طيب يا مستر، كنا خدنا حاجة مع بعض كده كنت قلت لكم عليها it's very important. أنا لو عندي right angle فالسايدز بتاعها بتعمل إيه؟ يعني أنا عندي البلو سايد أهو وعندي الريد سايد. The two side مالهم؟ Yes. The two sides are perpendicular. Yes, wonderful. طب هنا في الكومبلمنتري بسميهم الاوتر سايد، يعني دول كده هم اللي بره خالص، صح؟ يبقى the two outer sides are what? Are perpendicular. Okay? The two angles are complementary. Okay? أنا عندي the two outer sides are إيه يا مستر؟ are perpendicular. يبقى خد بالك من الحتة دي عشان دي عندي مهمة جدا جدا جدا، بتلاقيها في الكومبليت أو في التشوز عندك موجودة كتير جدا. تمام؟ يجي يسألني يقول لي النهارده the sum of two angles is 90 but two angles اسمهم ايه؟ the two angles are complementary. ممتاز، حلو قوي. طيب الاوتر سايدز بتاعت الكومبلمنتري بيكونوا ايه؟ السايدز بتاعتها اللي بره خالص بيكونوا مالهم؟ هقول له بيكونوا perpendicular. يبقى سالتني على اوتر سايدز هقول لك ايه يا مستر؟ perpendicular. وساعات بيجي سؤال مثلا بالعكس، ساعات بيضحك عليك مثلا. اوكي؟ يقول لك ايه؟ يقول لك the outer sides are perpendicular in blah blah blah. بيديك انجلز كتير قوي من ضمنها كومبلمنتري. يبقى انا عارف لما تقول لي الاوتر سايدز perpendicular دول بتوع مين يا مستر؟ كومبلمنتري. معنى كلمه perpendicular معناها ان هي 90 ديجري. يبقى كده انا بتكلم على مين؟ بتكلم على perpendicular. حلو قوي، جميل. يبقى انا كده عرفت حاجه ان الكومبلمنتري انجل هم عباره عن تو انجل السم بتاعتهم كام؟ 90 ديجري. طب تعالى ناخد كده شويه ريليشن شويه. يعني مثلا لو جيت لك النهارده دي كده اهو، انا عندي دي رايت انجل، وجيت عملت الري بالطريقه دي، الري ده خلى الانجل اللي تحت اكيوت انجل. انا عارف ان اكيوت انجل ماستر ليس ذان 90. اوكي، طب لو الاثنين على بعضيهم بيبقوا 90، يعني لو اللي تحت اكيوت يبقى الثانيه ايه؟ يبقى الانجل اللي فوق ايه؟ هتبقى الانجل اللي فوق اكيوت. صح كده كلام؟ يبقى انا عندي النهارده الري ممكن يقسمها لتو اكيوت انجل، واحده اكيوت وواحده اكيوت. صح؟ تمام. زي ايه يا مستر؟ اداني مثلا بنمبرز. هتلاقي مثلا لو قلت لك ان الانجل اللي تحت دي مثلا ب 30، يبقى اللي فوق بكام؟ هتبقى فوق ب 60. ال 30 دي اكيوت وال 60 اكيوت، واذا عملت لهم بلس هيديك 90 تاني. لو جيت اللي تحت قلت لك اللي تحت ب 30 ديجري، وهي اللي هي الاكيوت اللي فوق قلت لك ان هي ب 60، اعمل لهم بلس. 30 بلس 60 ايكوال 30 بلس 60 ايكوال كام؟ تمام، ايكوال 90. طيب ممكن يكون في نوعين تاني من الانجلز. اقول لك لو انا عندي دي رايت انجل، يس وندرفول، وجيت عملت ري كده اهو على اللاين تحت، بقت الانجل تحت الزيرو انجل. يعني لو كانت واحده بزيرو تبقى الثانيه بكام؟ هقول يا مستر مش الاثنين ب 90، هقول 0 ماينس 90 يبقى 90. يعني لو واحده بزيرو تبقى الثانيه ب 90. صح تمام. ال 90 ديجري كان اسمها ايه الانجل تفتكر؟ تمام، يبقى اسمها رايت انجل. يبقى الرايت انجل كام ديجري؟ 90 ديجري. اوكي، دي بنسميها رايت انجل. يبقى خلي بالك عشان خاطر باجي لك السؤال ده ساعات كتير قوي في التشوز الكومبليت. بقول لك ايه؟ بقول لك the complementary of acute angle is، هتقول لي بدل الكومبلمنتس بتاعت الاكيوت يبقى acute. طب لو كانت واحده رايت يبقى الثانيه زيرو. طب complements of zero angle يبقى رايت. يبقى انا ساكن على الكومبلمنت واديك واحده من الانجلز واقول لك قول لي الثانيه. لو اديتني اكيوت بقول لك ان هي اكيوت، لو اديتني رايت هقول لك زيرو، لو اديتني زيرو هقول لك رايت. تمام. طب يا مستر معلش الدنيا معايا مش مظبطه قوي، ممكن تديني اكزامبلز نفهم بيها اكتر؟ اقول لك let's take example together. اوكي، في الفيرست اكزامبل فوق هنا اهو انا جبت لك تو complementary angle زي ما كنت بكلمك. هنا مثلا دي 40 ودي 50. حلو قوي. يبقى عندك السم بتاعتهم كام؟ 40 بلس 50 دي 90. يبقى هل ينفع اقول التو انجل دول complementary؟ تمام، complementary angles. their sum equal كام يا مستر؟ equal 90. تمام. طب عندك ال 50 دي acute angle لان هي less than 90، وعندك ال 40 acute angle لان هي less than 90. يبقى دول 2 acute angle يا مستر. يبقى مبدئيا انا عندي 2 انجل زي دول كده اهو. وقال لي الانجل دول عاملين ايه مع بعض؟ هقول له اول حاجه انا هاخد الاثنين اعملهم سم طلعوا ب 90. بقول لك ذا 2 انجل ار اسمها ايه الكلمه؟ complementary. انتوا كتير complementary complementary complementary. اوكي، بص يا مستر، complementary لو انت نسيتها افتكرها كلمه complete. احنا عندنا اسئله complete صح؟ تاخدها في الساينس، في الماث، في السوشيال، في الانجلش. So كلمة complete تفتكرها كلمة complementary. Okay? So complementary angles, the two angles their sum is equal 90. طب مستر تعالى ناخد examples تانية كده هتبقى احنا كده فاهمين الدنيا ماشية ازاي كلها. دي كده examples معانا اهي. أول حاجة بيقول لي ايه؟ بيقول لي the complementary angles for angles with measure 40. يعني أنا النهارده لو عندي انجل ب 40 يبقى الكومبلمنتري بتاعتها بكام؟ أقول لك سهلة خالص. مش انا عندي complementary angle يعني التو انجل ب 90، يعني واحده فيهم ب 40 يبقى الثانيه بكام؟ يبقى هقول 90 minus 40 equal what؟ 90 minus 40 equal 50. جميل خالص. جه سالني في نمبر 2 قال لي the complementary for acute angle. complementary acute جايب لي واحده acute، يبقى الثانيه هتكون ايه؟ فاكر؟ لسه من شويه صح؟ تمام، هتبقى acute برضه يا مستر. يس وندرفول. complementary for right angle. طب لو واحده برايت يبقى الثانيه ايه؟ شاطر. واحده رايت يبقى الثانيه ايه؟ تمام صح، تبقى الثانيه زيرو انجل. تمام مظبوط. طب تعال نشوف دي. قال لي measure of angle A equal 70. the complementary of angles is. طب انا لو عندي ال A ب 70 يبقى الكومبلمنتري بتاعتها هتبقى بكام؟ هقولها ايه يا مستر؟ صح زي ما عملنا في اول واحده خالص. 90 minus 70 يطلع معايا ب 20. تمام مظبوط. جميل قوي. لو جه في نمبر 5 قال لي the two complementary angles are the two angles whose sum of their measure is كام؟ انا عندي complementary angle الsum بتاع الميجر بتاعتها كام؟ sum of two angle كام degree؟ تمام شطار صح. يبقى sum of two angles equal 90 degree. طيب لحد كده احنا تمام في ال complementary angles. طيب نعمل كده تشيك عليه كده بسرعه. ال complementary angles هم عباره عن ايه يا مستر؟ هم عباره عن the two angles their sum is equal 90 degree صح؟ الاوتر سايدز بتاعتها ايه يا مستر؟ الاوتر سايدز بتاعتها perpendicular. the outer sides مالهم perpendicular. جميل خالص تمام. وخدنا النهارده انا عندي التو complementary angle maybe ان لو واحده فيهم acute يبقى الثانيه acute، لو واحده فيهم رايت يبقى الثانيه زيرو، طب لو واحده زيرو يبقى الثانيه رايت. تمام ده اللي احنا خدناه. طب مثلا لو انت مديني انجل وعايز تجيب الكومبلمنتري بتاعتها هتعمل ايه؟ قال لك هقول 90 ماينس الانجل اللي انت مديهاني زي في اول اكزامبل عندك اهو. لو انا محتاج اجيب الانجل الثانيه هقول انا عندي 90 ماينس 40 هيطلع معاك كده يا مستر؟ هيطلع معايا 50. تمام؟ anything is hard؟ wonderful. continue. Here in each of the following figures if BA perpendicular to BC. What meaning of perpendicular? The sign of perpendicular. That meaning the measure of angle is 90. So the angle CBA is 90 or ABC is 90 degree. This meaning of perpendicular. He asked about that. Find the measure of the required angle under each figure. عايزين نعرف الانجل اللي هو كاتبها لي تحت بكام. يعني جه هنا وقال لي نمبر 1 مديني انجل سي بي دي از ايكوال 65. هو عايز ميجر اوف انجل اي بي دي، عايز الانجل اللي تحت اللي عندها البوينت دي. تمام هجيبها ازاي يا مستر؟ مش انت قلت لي ان هم بيربنديكولار؟ يس يعني الصم بتاعتهم بكام؟ ب 90 ديجري يا مستر. وندرفول جميل خالص. طيب هعمل ايه؟ صح تمام هعمل 90 ماينس 65 فيطلع معايا 25 فتبقى الانجل بتاعتي كام يا مستر؟ ب 25. بالتالي الدنيا بسيطه جدا يعني. طب تعالى نخش في اللي بعد منها. هو انا عارف ان انا عندي ان السي بي انا البي اي زي ما هو قال لي فوق بيربنديكولار على البي سي. تمام بيربنديكولار يعني الانجل ما بينهم دي كلها بكام؟ ب 90 ديجري. يعني الصم بتاع 3 انجل دول ب 90. طب يعني ايه البوينت دي يا مستر؟ لما الاقي 3 بوينتس كده جنب بعضيهم معناهم ان ال 3 انجل ار ايكوال. اما الاقي ان 3 بوينت كده موجودين معناهم ان ال 3 انجلز مالهم ايكوال ميجر. طب ازاي يا مستر؟ اقول لحضرتك يعني انا عندي انجل اي بي دي ايكوال دي بي اي ايكوال اي بي سي. 3 انجلز ار ايكوال ان ميجر. طب عشان اجيب اتش 1 كل انجل بكام؟ هجيبها ازاي يا مستر؟ قال لك تعالى نجيبها سوا. هتلاقي هنا يا مستر هعمل اول حاجه 90 ديفايدد باي 3 لان هم 3 انجلز هيطلع معاك ب 30. يعني كل انجل من دول ايكوال 30 ديجري. جميل خالص. تمام طب عشان اجيب انجل دي بي سي ركز معايا كده. هو عايز انجل مين؟ دي بي سي. امشي على السيب بتاعت الانجل دي بي سي. يعني انت هنا في 2 بوينت موجودين فيها يعني هقول 30 بلس 30 تطلع معاك كام يا مستر؟ تطلع معايا ب 60. جميل خالص صح؟ جميل. يبقى انا عندي نمبر 2 طلعت معايا ب 60. تعال نشوف نمبر 3 يا مستر. قال لك فيها ايه؟ قال لي يا مستر هو مديني 2 انجل واحد ب 25 45 وعايز اعرف انجل اي بي دي. اي بي دي الانجل الصغيره اللي تحت. طب عشان اجيبها هعمل ايه يا مستر؟ ما انا عارف ان هم بيربنديكولار يعني السم بتاعتهم كام؟ 90 ديجري. طب يا مستر هعمل ايه؟ قال لك يا مستر هعمل 90 ماينس 45 بلس 25. تمام جميل خالص. تطلع معايا بكام يا مستر؟ تطلع معايا ب 20 ديجري. حلو جدا. تبقى الانجل بتاعتك كام يا مستر اللي هو عايزها مني؟ ب 20 ديجري. جميل قوي. طيب نمبر 4. نمبر 4 عندي هو مديني 2 بيربنديكولار. مديني ان في انجل فوق ب 40 ومديني 2 انجل اللي تحت مالهم هما الاثنين. حاطط 2 بوينت عندهم زي دول كده اهو. يبقى ال 2 انجل دول مالهم يا مستر؟ صح تمام. ال 2 انجل دول ار ايكوال ان ميجر. جميل خالص. حلو قوي. يعني ايه يا مستر الكلام ده؟ طب هجيبهم ازاي كل انجل ازاي؟ سهله خالص. مش انت عندك 90 اول حاجه من ال 90 انا هشيل منها كام؟ هشيل منها 40. حلو قوي. يبقى معايا كام يا مستر؟ يبقى 50. يبقى التو انجل اللي تحت دول بكام؟ ب 50 مع بعض، يبقى التو انجل دول كلهم بكام؟ ب 50. حلو قوي. طب انا عايز اجيب اتش 1، يعني عايز اجيب كل واحده منهم، هجيبها ازاي؟ هعمل يا مستر؟ تمام، كل اللي هعمله ان انا هعمل ال 50 ديفايدد باي 2 لان هو في عندي 2 ايكوال. طلعت معايا بكام؟ طلعت معايا ب 25، فتبقى انجل اكس بكام؟ ب 25 ديجري. كده دلوقتي احنا خلصنا كل الشغل بتاعنا عن الكومبلمنتري انجلز. كل كده الاكزامبلز موجوده معانا. تمام. خدنا اتكلمنا عن الانجلز، اتكلمنا عن التايبس بتاعتها، اتكلمنا عن اللاين سيجمنت، عن الستريت لاين، عن الري. خدنا اكسرسايز على الحاجه دي كلها، والدنيا معانا. لو في حد عنده اي حاجه صعبه معاه anything hard with you connect with me. جميل، حلو. يا اما تبعت لي على الواتساب، يا اما تكتب لي في التعليقات بتاعتك، يا اما تقول لي يا مستر انا عايز الجزئيه دي تاني، حاجه مش فاهمها، عندك اي حاجه صعبه ابعت لي على الواتساب، قابلك اي سؤال مش فاهمه ابعته لي على الواتساب، وانا هتلاقيني ان شاء الله برد عليك باذن الله تعالى. تمام. لو في حاجه صعبه قدام منك بليز كونكت ويز مي. اوكي، متنساش تفعل جرس القناه وتعمل اشتراك فيها. تمام، عشان خاطر يوصلك كل جديد باذن الله تعالى. انا انبسطت معاكم النهارده كتير قوي النهارده، ان شاء الله يا رب تكونوا فهمتوا حاجه مني، وان شاء الله الدنيا كلها تكون معاكم تمام وزي الفل. اوكي، باي باي، see you in next lesson. باي باي.